What is up, internet? It's your boy Tinku, and today we're gonna be discussing another anime of the season. Um, Isekai-ish, kinda. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. So, with all that said, guys, let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about 100 Man no Inochi no Uni Orawa Tate Iru. Oh, well, I don't know what's with these long names, but it basically translates to "I'm standing on 1 million lives," and it revolves around our main character, Yusuke Yotsuya. And Yusuke is a teenage boy in Japan, no friends. All he does is play video games because he came from the country to Tokyo in Japan, of course. And he hates Tokyo. He hates the city with a passion. And you're not quite sure why he hates the city with a passion. As the show goes on, they slowly unfold why he hates it so much. But basically, he has no friends. He came from the country where he had lots of friends. Now he's in Tokyo and has no friends. And so he's super sad, super angry, super hateful of almost everything in Tokyo. All he does is go to school, go home, play video games. That's all he does. Well, one day, he's transferred to a video game world, and it's like these weird dudes with like they're like full body until like they get to this part here, and then the top of their head's gone, and they're called the Game Masters. They tell him that he must complete quests they give him, and they go, "Here's your job," and they do like a big spinny wheel thing, and it rolls a job, and he gets farmer, which is like a terrible job. Apparently, it's like a little sliver on the thing, and he gets farmer, and he doesn't know what's going on, and he's super upset because he's in this virtual world. He doesn't know why he's there, why these game masters make him do this, but he knows if he completes the quest, then he can go back home to Japan, Tokyo, Japan, which he hates Tokyo, so it's like whatever. You find out he's not alone though. He has companions because he's the third person that comes from this world. First, it was Iyu Shindo, who is the popular girl at a school. She's the idol of the school. Blonde hair, blue eyes. She models. She's the tennis pro. She does all this, does that. She's very popular, and she's in here. And Katsu Hakozaki, and Kusu. And Kusu is part of this as well. Let's see. U is the wizard. She's like a wind wizard, and Kusu is the warrior. And you figure out a little bit about them. In the real world, Kusu's very sickly. She can't do nothing. She's very dependent on a lot of medicine and things like that because she's very weak, very sickly. But in this world, she's the warrior, so she wants to do stuff. She wants to help people. And then Lu, or U, I think it's Lu, is super upset she's being summoned because she worked very hard to become popular, to be a model, do all this stuff, and she pretty much had all the stuff ripped away because she keeps getting transported to this world to complete quests to try to do things. And so it's very interesting. They get another a person in their party called Yuka is he Tokidate, and she's another wizard. She's a fire wizard, and she's from a different school, but they all get pulled in this world together, and they have to complete tasks. And the main thing is the main story is that one particular task are given where they gotta like converse 5% of the map and deliver goods, quote unquote goods, to a town that's like super far away. And they end up teaming up with a warrior from the kingdom that they're summoned in, Kabel, who is a female warrior, and she decides she's gonna help them do all this stuff. And it's about them figuring out what the heck's going on. They get little glimpses of things that are happening in the future. Before they get to this big main quest, they complete a little small one. They got transferred back, recruit more people, and then now they're doing this big quest where all the stuff's going on. But it's very interesting. So it's slowly unraveling why Yusuke hates Tokyo so much. They actually give all these people personalities, and they develop each of these characters. Even Kaabel, who's just an NPC or something like that, and they're having a very tough time like killing people and things like that, because are they virtual? Because it's just a game, or are they actual people? I know they're being summoned here, but does that mean that this world is not real? It's only virtual. And Yusuke's just straight up cold hearted about it. He's like, they're virtual. I don't care. I just need to get stronger, be better, be the best at this game. I saw a little glimpse of the future. I just want to get this done so I can go back to my miserable life in Tokyo. The other three, on the other hand, having a little bit more difficult time with it because, they're trying to figure out, what's going on. Like, their backstories are pretty important. Like, what happens to them to make it this way is really compelling and interesting. So, they're they're having a bit of a harder time with it. Like, these are actual people. Why do we have to fight them? Why do we have to kill them? Why can't we save these people from these monsters? We're not strong enough. Things like that. And Kanabel is interesting because she's technically from this world, an NPC, but she gets very close to these four. And so it's like, is Yusuke starting to change his mind a little bit because he's getting pretty close with this person, or is he still cold-hearted about it? But it's very, very interesting because it's not just the isekai where they transport they're super strong, they're like fighting everything. They're pretty weak. They have to gain levels. They have to get stronger. Yusuke is kind of a loner, so he's always by himself trying to do this thing, but he's bonding with these girls. So that whole development makes it interesting to me. That's why I'm watching it. Not for the isekai aspect, because I'm isekai trash and all of that, but because of the relationship between these four characters and this NPC that they meet and how they're mingling and what's ever going to happen. And they give you little tasted glimpses of what's happening, what could happen in the future, things like that. So it's interesting to me. So I want to see where this develops, how these people develop, if they change, if their relationships get deeper, stuff like that. So, tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. You can always hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Thank you guys for watching the videos, and sub to the channels and keep thumbs up on those videos. I really appreciate it. And remember, if you guys can't trust a random fat guy you met on the internet, then who can you trust? And everybody have an awesome day.